Hello, so I'm just going to do another reading. This is going to be a reading for two people, so it's a connection with you and another person. This could be a romantic relationship, it could be business, it could be a relationship with a family member, children, just anybody, just whatever, take whatever resonates. Alright, so we've got the Eight of Swords, the Fool, right, the Chariot, and the Eight of Wands. Alright, so I'm just going to start with those ones to begin with. So we've got the Eight of Swords and the Fool for one person. So the Eight of Swords is about feeling restricted, but it's like it's a situation where this person has put themselves in that position, so, and they can get out of it at any time, but they can't see that they can do that for themselves. So for the other person, it might be frustrating to look at this person and say, well, you know, you can get yourself out of this situation at any time, but they can't see it, so they can't, like, it's like they don't have the tools to rescue themselves. They do have the tools to rescue themselves, but it's like they don't have the inner strength to be able to do it. So there's such a contrast between the Eight of Swords and the Fool. So this person is tied up and can't do anything, and this person is free and living life. So it's kind of like they could, if they just dove a little deeper into their own personal power, then they can actually free themselves. And for the other person, that might be quite frustrating to watch that, because it's like they're struggling and you can't actually do anything to help them because they have to do it themselves. But it could be a frustrating thing to witness if you are the other person. So with the other person, they got the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. So this person is all about action. Like they find it easy to move. So Chariot is about moving forward, going places. Again, the Eight of Wands is very similar, so it's all about action and moving forward. So this is a person who finds it easy to move forward. So it's kind of like they look at this other person and say, well, just move forward, it's easy, just do it. But this other person has boxed themselves in and doesn't know how to live life like this other person. So it's kind of like, I see like this person wants to live like them, but they just don't know how. And the other person just needs to keep doing what they're doing, because it's showing them that they can do it. And just to live life more like the Fool, and take risks and go on adventures and just do things. Don't think about it, just do it. It's you don't have to. I think this person here overthinks things as well. It's like they overthink things too much, and that's one of their downfalls. So the Two of Wands. So this person again knows something else is out there for them. It's like they're looking into the distance and they know something else is out there for them, but again, because of the ties that they've put around themselves, it's like they can't move forward. But they're in the process of like really getting the drive. Like they haven't taken action yet, but they're getting the drive, because it's like they know that something else is out there for them that they want to move towards. And the Devil. Okay, so the Devil for this person, the Devil, I do feel like this person, even though their energy is really good, and very, free-spirited, and they can just do things, I do think that with the Devil card here, it could be more of a trauma response. So the way that they just kind of take action is really good in some situations, but it could be more of a trauma thing. So it's kind of like they do things on the spur of the moment because they're fearful of attachment to, like, I think with this person you'll find that they, whether it's you or another person that you're dealing with, is that they find it hard to commit to things. They find it hard to stay in one place for a long time. They find it hard to really develop long-lasting committed relationships. That's not to say that they're not committed people, but it's just that they have an underlying fear of committing to something. So I feel like that's what the Devil card is. It's like it's a bit of a trauma response. So perhaps this person is learning from the other person is that it is a good thing to stop and think about things every so often, and this person is learning from this person that it's okay to take action more often. So it's kind of like the balance of the two of them. They have a lot to learn from each other. Alright, I'm going to go with these ones. Okay, so we've got the third eye chakra, which is about learning more, or thinking more from your intuition and higher self. And this, for this person, is exactly what this person needs, is to not think so much logically about things. It's to think more with your intuition and to get yourselves out of these kind of situations. It's like, you think too logically, like I need this and I need this, but it's actually like you've actually got everything that you need right now. So I think this person as well thinks that they need other people to help them, or they need somebody else in this situation, but really it's like a mental prison that they're in. They've locked themselves up in their own mental prison, and that's where, if you open your third eye, it's kind of like you're not actually in prison at all. You're only in the prison that you've put yourself in. Alright, and we've got recognition and reward. So I feel like this person, recognition and reward, I feel like this person needs a lot of recognition. So because this person is very action orientated and enjoys like the thrill of things and doing new things and stuff, it's kind of like they're always chasing recognition, and I feel like the reward, they're going through some big internal shifts, and I feel like they're changing, and the reward that they now seek, or that they're trying to seek, will come more from not taking action. So if that makes sense. So I mean, action is a really good thing, and it's very necessary, and this person is very vibrant and has good energy, but I think that they are learning to seek reward in stable things. So maybe there's somebody who just needs to get out and do things all day, but they're actually seeking reward in maybe just staying at home and just pottering around the house and doing things like that, or something like that, where it's like they're still very action orientated people, but they are also seeking reward in not action orientated things, if that makes sense. Alright, okay, I'm going to go into these cards. We'll just pull two more. Okay, precious time. So this one says, the fairy of time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So I feel like with this card for this person is that they do waste a lot of time just in their own head and going over things that don't really matter and being in their own prison. So there's been a lot of time wasted here by being stuck in that mental prison, and I feel like you're on a journey of getting out of that, because like the Fool card here, like the Fool doesn't care about time. Like time is an illusion to them. Like they don't care about it. It doesn't mean anything to them, because they're just having fun, and they don't need to watch, because what is time? Like there is no time. And so I feel like that's the kind of energy that you're trying to get to, and you're figuring that out as you go along and break free while you're breaking free from those, chains in your own mind. And so we've got light. So this one says, the fairy queen of light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So yeah, so I feel like with this devil card, it's kind of like there is some darkness that's come in to your life, probably from realizing that a lot of your action orientated tendencies come from trauma. So with this darkness, there comes light. So it's like, even though this could be a hard situation that you're going through and figuring things out, it's kind of like there is so much light at the end of this, and that's the ultimate, outcome of what you're doing. So there is light. If you're going through a really dark period of time at the moment, there is light, and you will come out of it better off. Alright, so that was today's reading. If you would like a reading done by me, then you could message me at hello@staceysadler.com, and I will see you on the next reading.